girl Cyn. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, go ahead and click the subscribe button. This is for the sign of Scorpio. Just a clean disclaimers before I start the reading. If you want a full session or a private session, it will be linked down below. I also will be using my very own personal tarot deck for this reading. If you want to get your hands on my deck, it will be linked down below. Also, if you want to shop with me online, I do have an online botanica. You can go ahead and shop down below. Also, I do monthly rituals and spells on my Patreon. So if you're interested in a ritual or some sort of spell or a specific spell, it'll be in my Patreon or on that platform. So disclaimer, I do shuffle on camera. This is in the sign of Scorpio, and this can be your sun sign, moon sign, or rising sign. I do suggest that you check out my other videos on my channel. If this does not resonate with you, it might resonate with your moon sign or your sun sign or rising. All right, Scorpio. All right, let's see. Oh, okay. Okay, so the bottom of the deck is the Star card. Okay, so the signs that are coming out, I'm laughing because I got a message, but the Emperor, the Knight of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, the Eight of Cups, the Three of Cups, and the Four of Pentacles. So Scorpios, what I'm receiving, I'm laughing because I'm seeing something. I'm seeing that there is going to be someone that's going to decide to walk away from a relationship. I'm also seeing that someone is, in essence, walking away from a relationship to go and find someone. So someone is searching for someone else. Many of the signs that are coming out for you are Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, the same as your energy. I'm getting Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn at this moment. I'm seeing that there is someone that's deciding to walk away from a situation. And it may be walking away from a fire sign, so Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I'm also seeing that there is someone that's leaving because they want to reconcile with someone else. Someone may have been feeling unfulfilled in a relationship or feeling like something was missing in a relationship. And I do feel like someone is going to go find the missing piece or the missing link, maybe possibly how they're feeling. So someone may have been trying to fulfill a void, but I feel like they realized that this fulfillment, as far as whatever this void was, it wasn't fulfilling. So some sort of relationship or some sort of connection that you may have experienced, you're realizing that isn't what it was cracked up to be. I'm also seeing that there's going to be some sort of reconciliation or attempt to reconcile with someone. I'm seeing that you may be possibly traveling to someone or someone may be possibly traveling to you. I'm feeling like there's some sort of distance. Now, this can be miles, this can be energetically, this can be emotionally, but I'm seeing that someone is being very distant with the other person, and I'm seeing that maybe you possibly have not heard from this person in a very long time, or there is no communication between you and this person. This Star card is at the bottom of the deck. It is saying that there's going to be some sort of ultimate wish fulfillment, so I do feel like there's going to be some sort of lines of communication. And I do feel like someone is going to be able to express how they're feeling as well. Now, as far as your money, I'm seeing that there is going to be some sort of opportunity coming in for you. It's going to be a small offer that's going to lead to a bigger offer, but I do feel like it's going to start out very slowly. So it's going to take some sort of time. And I do feel like it's going to take some time to mature. But I feel like once it has matured, it's going to be a sense of stability for you. And I do feel like it's going to be in a slow pace movement. So again, there needs to be some sort of patience, there needs to be some sort of time, or there needs to be some sort of like divine timing that is at play with this particular job offer. But I feel like once it does mature, it's going to kind of like pick up very quickly. You may try to control it, or you may try to kind of minimize or try to kind of like downplay it, but it's going to start to like pick off, and you're just going to embrace some sort of change when it comes to your finances. So let's clarify the Emperor. Things flip over. Okay. Okay, so I am seeing that you may be possibly dealing with an air sign, so Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So this might be a particular message for someone else. I'm feeling like there is no communication with an air sign. I'm feeling like someone does want to communicate or come in to kind of like communicate with an air sign, but I feel like an air sign is just shutting you out, or you may be possibly shutting out this air sign. I do feel like someone is resurfacing, or someone is kind of, I'm feeling like something's resurfacing, or someone is coming back. Again, there may be some sort of reconciliation, or there may be possibly someone that wants to come back, but I do feel like there's someone that may possibly have too much pride. And I am seeing that there is an air sign that maybe possibly wants to be left alone, or this air sign doesn't really want to kind of, it's like blockages in communication with an air sign. But I do feel like there is something about balance that does need to be restored with an air sign. Yeah. Someone is in some sort of denial. I do feel like someone is also feeling like they may be possibly purposely trying to hold back from the other person as well. Again, there's some sort of blockages in communication. I do feel like someone may have been looking at something through rose-tinted glasses, and they're realizing, again, someone may have been in a relationship looking at it through rose-tinted glasses, or there may have been a relationship just for show. Like someone didn't want to break up because they're like, okay, well, what are people going to think if we break up? So there is like some sort of like wanting to stay in a relationship for show, or wanting to stay in a situation because some sort of obligation. Someone's felt obligated in a relationship, or obligated to stay with someone because maybe they feel like they invested so much time and history with this person, and they're feeling like, well, I have to stay in this relationship, or I have to make this work because we invested so much time. But someone is starting to realize that just because you've invested so much time doesn't mean that if you're unfulfilled emotionally, mentally, spiritually, physically, financially, it's not meant for you to stay in a situation, even though there's time that's been spent into a relationship or a connection. Yeah, I'm seeing that someone is having a hard time, because I'm seeing that someone wants to be single. Someone wants to be by themselves. Someone wants to be emancipated from a situation if they are in a relationship. I'm also seeing that someone is feeling like they want to set themselves free. And I do feel like someone is having a hard time mentally wrapping their mind around this. Like someone is like having a hard time trying to detach, or just trying to disconnect from another energy, or connect, or a person. Now I do feel like with you, Scorpio, that there's something about you having to go within. There's also about you trying to isolate yourself so that you can focus on your finances. So I feel like someone may decide to kind of like withhold or withdraw themselves from people in general, or the masses, or the public, because they're trying to get themselves together. Someone is also repeating some sort of lesson over and over again. Someone needs to learn a lesson about fully letting something go that's not working for them. But I feel like someone wants to kind of like hold on to it because it's familiar energy, but it's not working. So I'm not sure why someone would want to hold on to something that's not working for them. So I do feel like someone is having to learn that lesson about detachment, and having to fully let go of things that they know is no good for them, or knowing that there may be a situation that may be very codependent that they're having to let go of, but they are just comfortable. Someone is just really comfortable. Let me see. Let's clarify the Three of Cups. Okay, so I do feel like there is going to be a reconciliation. There also needs to be some sort of like purification between you and someone, as far as like starting over, or someone may want to start over with someone, but I do feel like there's a little bit of resistance with that. Someone may want to move forward or want to move on with their lives, but the other person is just like, no, I feel ready now to express what I'm feeling towards you, or now I'm ready to give you what you want, or now I'm ready to kind of like show you what it is that, you know, I've been trying to show you for years, or tell you for years, and the other person is just like, no, thank you. feeling like someone is more so focused on their finances. Someone may be more so focused on getting themselves together financially or getting prepared for something. I'm saying that two people are on two different paths or two different pages as well. Yeah, I'm saying that someone wants to give someone an offer. Someone has been mustering up some sort of courage. I do feel like someone has been planning on doing this for a very long time. I am also seeing that there is someone going between having confidence and a lack of confidence. I also feel like someone had too much pride or was just too embarrassed to kind of fully be vulnerable or to kind of fully say whatever it is that they're thinking or feeling. For some of you, it might be too late. Like someone has decided to just move on with their life and kind of just move forward. And then some of you, a group of you, a handful of you, someone may just decide to let you back in. But I'm seeing that there is something about having to kind of sacrifice or make some sort of sacrifice, because I'm seeing that someone is still holding on to dead weight or dead energy. Yeah, it might be like you professing your love for a soulmate. Either it's you or they're professing the love for you, but I'm seeing that there's some sort of profession of love. Someone is trying to profess how they're feeling. I do feel like someone is also going to be reaching out to someone multiple ways, multiple times. I feel like someone is trying to get the other person's attention as well. And I feel like there may be something about someone maybe possibly currently involved with someone else, or someone is with around a soulmate. So if you, Scorpio, are trying to reach out to someone from your past or trying to reach out to someone, they may be already involved with somebody that is also a soulmate. I'm not saying that you're not a soulmate. You can possibly be a soulmate, but they may be involved with another soulmate right now during their life. Another message that I'm getting is that there may be possibly someone that keeps trying to get a reaction out of the other person or reaching out multiple times. But I'm seeing that there is like reaching out multiple times trying to get a reaction out of someone and it's not working. Like someone keeps trying to like maybe slide into someone's DMs, maybe possibly trying to reach out to them in multiple ways, maybe like trying to email them or trying to talk to them, or in some it's trying to get someone's attention, but it's not working. And it may be because that person is not really wanting to move forward or really wanting to give you the time of energy, or maybe this is possibly happening to you, so you're not wanting to give that person that time of day or energy. Let me Eight of Cups. Yeah, see, there definitely is like familiar energy. Someone is hiding how they're feeling, and it may be towards an air sign, or maybe possibly towards a Pisces. But I'm feeling like someone is refusing to express how they're feeling, or they're refusing to kind of like tell the other person, or be a little bit vulnerable with the other person. And this is maybe someone from your past. I'm also seeing that someone may decide to go rogue and abandon a situation because someone did not want to open up. So someone may have taken a long time to express how they're feeling. And in essence, it kind of made someone go in a different direction. They're like, okay, well, if you're not going to open up, if you're not going to say what you're thinking or feeling or express yourself, or, you know, and this person knows that, you know, you care deeply for them, but they want to hear it and you're not really saying anything, I feel like someone's going to decide to just possibly move and go in a different direction, or someone is just going to decide to move on with their life. There's a lot of movement energy, a lot of like letting go, a lot of like going in a different direction. I'm also seeing that someone is like deciding to kind of put their finances first, or just like, my finances is bae. Like that's bae, my finances. So I feel like that is what's going on. I feel like there was some sort of decision that needed to be made as well. Someone may have regret making some sort of decision. I feel like if you are possibly trying to give an offer to somebody, they're not interested. Like someone is just like, no, thank you. And no, thank you. I'm good. I'm not interested in going down that rabbit hole. So this may be someone that you may have been previously involved with, and I feel like they're no longer interested in going down that rabbit hole. They're no longer interested revisiting a situation that they already know that they've tried many ways or many times to kind of fix or to move forward, and it's just like there's no fruit. So like seeds were planted, but it bare no fruit, unfortunately. So looks at the notes. Let's see. Is it the Four of Pentacles? So let's see. Oh my gosh, slap me in my face. Okay, so it's saying that you're having to trust your intuition. Stop looking for opinions or validation exterior to you, because many of you have been trying to do that. There's also some sort of miscommunication. And I do feel like there's some sort of disconnect between you and the universe right now. You may feel like you don't really know what you're doing, or you're lost on your journey, or you don't really know what direction to go in, because I'm seeing that there's some sort of like disconnect, or there's like you tapping in and out of the universe or spirit. So it's like 1 minute you're trying to tap in, the next minute you're just like, no, thank you. I'm not interested in tapping into the spiritual realm, because I really don't want to deal with it, or I really don't want to know answers, or I don't really want to face my truth. So there is a little bit of like in denial energy, or not really. Some of you are very in denial of your feelings. Some of you are also very in denial about wanting to tap into the spiritual side. Just like, baby, you're just more so religious and not really wanting to deal with that. But I feel like you guys are going through a lot of spiritual moments in your life right now, and I do feel like a lot of you are just trying to resist going there. Okay, so again, you may be possibly dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I'm also seeing another Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, but that may be possibly your energy. I'm feeling like someone was hiding how they were feeling. I feel like there also may have been some sort of like miscommunication. Someone's being too indirect. Meaning, if someone's trying to get someone's attention, they're being very indirect with it. They're not coming out and saying straightforward, like, "Oh, I miss you," or they're not coming straightforward and saying that, you know, I care about you. They're not being straightforward. They're trying to go through the back door. That's what I feel like. Someone's just like, I'm not trying to knock at your front door. Like, I'm trying to go through the back. You already know who I am. Like, I'm not trying to go through the front door. I want to go through the back door. You already know what's up. And then someone's just like, no, like, if you really like say that you miss me, or if you're really like having this, you need to come at me correct. So there is definitely someone feeling like, I see your efforts, but I'm not going to pay attention to them until you come at me, like, until you come at me real hard, until you apply so much pressure on me, and I realize that you're serious, then I'll open that door for you. But I feel like someone is just like, I know your games, you're up to no games, like, I'm not interested. See, someone is emotionally manipulative. This is also somebody that may be damn, why is everybody drinking right now? Somebody must be drinking. Someone is definitely drinking. Someone is taking a lot of their pain out on drinking or substances, or someone is just trying to numb their pain. And it may be, again, over a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but I'm saying that someone is kind of like, either someone misses a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius and not really expressing that, and is kind of like really ready to combust because they have so much energy or so much feelings within themselves. Or this is someone that is kind of like heartbroken, or this is someone that is grieving over a air sign. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, I don't know if that's you, Scorpio, or air sign is grieving over you, but I am saying that there is a little bit of like overindulgence, or trying to kind of like escape. I'm getting escapism. Somebody's trying to escape pain. Someone also is trying to leave a toxic relationship too, or a toxic relationship that they deem toxic. Someone may have been in some sort of manipulative relationship. Someone may have been in a relationship that is codependent, very codependent. Someone doesn't know how to be alone. Someone doesn't know how to detach. Someone is like, this is all I know. This is what's comfortable for me. This is what it's a false sense of stability though. It's a false sense of stability, but someone is just like, okay, well, I'm going to hold on to it because it's familiar energy. Yeah. I feel like someone is also thinking about whatever it is that they need instead of what they want. A need is long term and want is short term. So I do feel like someone is trying to put things into perspective to kind of figure out exactly whatever it is that they need. Someone may have thought that something was what they wanted or needed, but they're realizing that it wasn't. So someone may have made a poor investment. Yeah, and they may have been with someone who may have been a little bit selfish, like they're very much so involved with their finances or really like paying attention to like their career. Not saying that they didn't value the relationship or that they didn't want to be with you, Scorpio, but there may have been someone that you were dealing with that was more so focused on their finances and their dreams and their goals and their career, other than that was their main focus. Like the relationship was not their main focus. It was just an accessory, or it was just a convenience for them, unfortunately. Oh Lord. To the Ace of Pentacles. Okay. I'm seeing financially, a lot of you are biting off more than you can chew. I do feel like there's also going to be some sort of decision about a fire sign too. I do feel like there is some sort of final judgment or some sort of final decision or some sort of final verdict about a fire sign. Again, I do feel like you may be possibly trying to hold back or maybe possibly trying to withdraw or isolate yourself. Oh my God, why is that card? Okay, so someone may have been dealing with somebody who they thought that they were their soulmate, but they were not. They were just coming into your life to teach you some sort of lesson. So this may be some sort of karmic relationship, or relationship that was out of convenience, a relationship that came into your life to show you that you're codependent, you have abandonment issues, you try to fulfill voids through other people when you should be fulfilling your own voids, or you are enough for yourself, or you are the one that can only fulfill your voids, not physical people or flesh or other souls or vessels. So I do feel like someone is coming to some sort of understanding about that. I feel like someone's also going through some sort of revelation. Someone is also realizing something, someone is also realizing that maybe someone is their soulmate, or they're realizing that, you know, they're having some sort of like Christ conscious experience. I don't know if you guys know what Christ conscious means, but Christ conscious is like reaching the highest form of enlightenment. So I feel like someone is just having some sort of like big aha moment, or they're realizing something that they may have felt before, but now they're coming to realization, and they're surrendering to or succumbing to how they're feeling. So there definitely is like someone realizing that, you know, maybe I am in love with that person, or maybe I am selfish, or maybe I am, it's some sort of realization that someone is coming to. So this is pretty much, I can talk. This is pretty much all that I'm getting as far as Scorpio. If you like a private session, it will be linked down below. If you want to shop with me, it would also be linked down below. If you want my deck, it'll be linked down below. If you want rituals and spells, it'll also be linked down below on my Patreon. I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye, Scorpio.